This thing smells amazing. Hey everyone, this is Jaleesa from Green Mable. Today we will talk about the best plants to decorate your home and office for the holidays. If this is your first time here, welcome. The first plant I'd like to bring up is the amaryllis flower. This one is so beautiful. Look at these large, lovely blooms. When I first got this amaryllis, all of the leaves were right here, pretty much the same height. And then I noticed that this one was like just gradually like shooting up. And then every time I looked at it, it was like here, and then it was here, and then it was here, and then it was up here. And then it finally bloomed. This one bloomed first, and then this one just did bloom last night. And I was gonna do a time lapse for it, but I didn't make it in time. That's just how fast this thing has been growing and blooming. I got this at Lowe's. This one is so adorable. They even made the bulb red and they got this little sparkles on it like snow. So they made it really festive and wintry like for the holiday. This plant is so beautiful. You can keep these bulbs. And make the plant rebloom next year. So this one is definitely a keeper for the holidays. It's so adorable. I just love the amaryllis. The next plants we'll talk about are herbs. Here is a lavender bush and it's like shaped like a Christmas tree. Look at that, isn't it adorable? It smells amazing. This amaryllis, I almost forgot to mention, this one is more of an indoor plant, so you don't want it to like freeze outside. But if you have this one, you'll want to place it in a bright sunny window, and this is what will happen. It'll bloom. This lavender is hardy down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit, so you can keep this outside as long as it doesn't get to 20 degrees. And then that's when, but once it's like too cold, then you'll want to bring it in. If it's getting really close to 20 and you think the temperature will drop down into the teens, bring your lavender bush in, because you may not make it. So this one is adorable. You can place this inside in a bright sunny window. It can go outside. It does best outside. This is just one herb you can use to decorate at Christmas. The other one is the rosemary. Here it is, and this thing smells amazing. I don't know which one smells better. It just depends on what you love the most. I think this rosemary smell is just so, it's the most fragrant because I've got these next to me and I can smell this one more than I can this one. You can use rosemary to season your meats and vegetables. You can use lavender, all the creative stuff you can do with lavender, whatever that is. This one is definitely more of a Christmas tree shape. Whereas this one, it was, but I think it kind of like started to grow out. All they did was pretty much cut it into like a tree bush. So that's why it's kind of like this. This one took more of the form, kept more of the form. This one growing really fast, so it started to get out of that shape that it was cut into. So next up is the peace lily. Here it is. These dark green leaves are so beautiful. It's shiny. Of course, you have to keep the leaves clean. They get dusty sometimes. But the peace lily is a great plant to decorate your home or office for the holiday. Peace lilies are so common in the stores. You can use peace lilies to decorate any time of the year. It's not really a Christmas plant, but because it's one of the most common plants at any time of the year, you can find these at grocery stores. You can find them at nurseries during the winter seasons. And so the dark green leaves are very much dark like evergreen. So I think that peace lilies kind of fit into, I think that peace lilies kind of fit into the holiday plant series because of the dark green leaves. So here it is. If you place it in bright indirect light, it'll bloom more. But if you have it in a lower light, it may not bloom as fast. So here is, this one has 2 blooms on it. One of the blooms is kind of going bad, but this other little bloom flower. Here it is. And it gets really good in direct light. Nowhere, yeah, this one gets really good in direct light. And so these are pretty low maintenance plants, really easy to decorate your home or the holiday with them. They're really easy to decorate your home or office with, and they fit right in the molds of holiday plants. Next up, we have the Norfolk Island Pine. Here it is. This one is so cute. You can bring this one in your home or office. You got a bright sunny window, just place it right there close to the window. The nursery decorated them with these little adorable ornaments. So this Norfolk Island Pine is not like regular pine trees. Like, in fact, this one can't go below 45 degrees. So this one has to stay inside. If you are in a warm weather climate, then you can leave your Norfolk Island Pine outside around, and you can decorate it around the outside of your home. But yeah, so the plant stub says low to high light, never below 45, and keep the soil moist. You can see these little bright green edges right here. That is new growth on the pine. So as it grows older, it just kind of fades into the back, and the newer leaves are bright along the edges. You can decorate your Norfolk Island Pine like this one is. You can decide what kind of ornaments you want. This can be a great alternative tree to like a regular Christmas tree. If you want a real Christmas tree, you can alternate it with this in your home or office, and it'll be just fine. And last but not least, we have the king of Christmas plants, the poinsettia. Ooh. Now this one is huge. This one is a combination poinsettia. I wanted all of the colors, so finding this combination one with all the colors, I wanted a huge poinsettia, yeah. I wanted all the colors of the poinsettia, yeah. And so when I found this combination one, I was like, that's the best of both worlds. So here I have this huge, lovely one. It's got the pink leaves, and then there's the traditional red leaves, and then there's the white leaves. So it is huge, it's a monster. Definitely a favorite among the holiday plants. Poinsettias are tropical plants, so they get thirsty, they like humidity. So you'll want to keep an eye on these when you get them. Just make sure that they're watered regularly. They like to keep their soil moist. So this is definitely the poinsettia. And then here is another variety of the poinsettia. This one is the pink lemonade one, and it's putting out some new leaves too. And you can see like the new leaves are starting to form into the color pattern. So that's one that's going to adopt the color pattern here. And it's already thirsty. It's already wants more water. So this is what I love. This one is like my favorite one because it's got pink and white leaves. That concludes everything. These are just a few holiday plants that you can use to decorate your home or office for the holidays. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already. We will see you in the next video. Bye now.